All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that roll well, and a sincere salutation to the Akim pushing his truth in sincerity, bahasham, rawchaa, qadash. All right. And this lesson is going to be, we know how to abase and how to abound. Because in this truth, man, you might be brought low, or you might have, the basic necessities. You might not always be, in abundance of things. All right. But that's a good thing, man, because that helps check pride, so it's a good thing to have that balance, so the scriptures speak about this. So I wanted to bring it out. All right. Lord, will it be edifying, because we have to remind ourselves, that it's you're not always going to be, up. And when you up, you never think you're going to be down. But the Lord is always with us, man. All right. So we have to be content with what we have. All right. So I'm going to get the book of Philippians 4:11. It says, not that I speak in respect of want. All right. For I have learned. Right. So, not that we speak, because we don't have, but, we've learned, so we, and also, we have to continue to, remind ourselves. It says, in whatsoever state I am therewith to be content. Right. Whatever state you're in, whether you're up on material wise, or if you're down, all right, material, financial wise, be content, man. It says, I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. Right. And you have to know how to be abased in this, man, in this truth, in your walk and in life.
Strong's G 5013. Tapainao.
Right. It says to make low, bring low, to level, reduce to plain. Metaphor, it says to bring into a humble condition, reduce to meaner circumstances. Right. You might be brought low in this truth. All right. To a humble circumstance. All right. You'll be abased. It says to humble or abase myself by humble living. Right. And it's good to have a humble living, man. Sometimes it's good to be brought low, so you don't get all puffed up, thinking you have things and thinking, you up in the spirit, you'll be brought low in the spirit, and you'll be brought low financial wise, right? And that checks pride, man. It says of one's soul bring down one's pride. All right. Of your spirit too, you might be brought down from pride. So you have to learn how to be abased in all things, man. All right. It says, right, in whatever state, you have to know how to be brought low, and that, like I said, to the spirit, that's good for prideful purposes, man. And I know how to abound. Let's look up that word abound.
Strong's G 4052. Perisuo.
Right. It says to furnish one richly so that he has abundance. Right. So you have to know how to be abased, brought low in spirit, and financial, or also you have to know how to be rich in abundance, man. All right. To abound, to overflow. All right. To be great. You might be going, hard in the spirit, but you might be brought low, but you have to know, how to deal in both. And it's good, man, because that equals out, the spirit. You don't be too proud and you don't be too low. You have to know how to be content therewith. I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. Everywhere in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. Right. You have to know how to be full and to be hungry, man, because that's a good way to check pride. It's a good way to learn from the low circumstances, so when you in great circumstances, when you exceeding, you are that much more grateful, both to abound and to suffer need. Right. So you have to know how to be, have abundance of things, and also know how to suffer need, because if you never suffer need and all of a sudden you suffer need, man, you might lose your mind. So you have to know these things, man. All right. This is 1 Timothy 6:6, and I'm gonna end it out on this. It says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. Right, man. So being righteous with contentment, that's great gain, man. It says,
Strong's G 841. Austarkaya.
a perfect condition of life in which no aid or support is needed. It says, sufficiency of the necessities of life, a mind contented with its lot. Right, you have to be content with your lot, you know, and your lot might change from time to time, you know. All right, but godliness with contentment is great gain. Right, you gain from that, man. You learn from that, you know, to be content with your lot. All right, for we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. Right, we brought nothing into this world. We came in naked, and naked we shall leave, man, this world. It says, and having food and raiment, let us be there with content. All right, so you know, having food and clothes on your back, hey man, be happy with that, man. You don't always need the extra little gadgets and the extra little things, you know, the little things you like to buy. Hey, sometimes you might you know, not have those things. You might not have to be able to splurge or to, you know, be living it up, you know. You have to learn how to abase and to abound, man. You know, how to be brought low, or how to be in abundance. All right, so I hope this was edifying, you know, and it happens, you know, in from time to time, but you know, Lord will, you know, the Lord's always there. Oh, as a matter of fact, yeah, the scriptures say that the Lord feeds clothes the grass or something, you know. And, you know, to have faith, the scriptures say, oh, ye of little faith. So, you know, have faith that the Lord's going to, you know, bring you back up. All right. So I hope this was edifying. Until next time, I want to say, Shalom.